Hi there. In this quick video we will be taking a look at this YPC, Your Perfect Case 25-liter waterproof backpack. So let's get to it. Until I open this up, so it's a 32 by 22 by 48 centimeters backpack, a bit above half of kilogram, and it's from 500D PVC material, and again 25 liters, and this is the model number. Before opening this up, or while opening this up, my comparisons are kind of a backpack from Lidl, which I will link in the description if you want to take a look at it, and two other backpacks, one from where I work and one from HP, but all of these three are the rigid type, so they maintain their shape even without anything in them. The only one that I ever had which was of this type, not rigid unless there is something in it, was I think a 50 liter or something like that, no name, that was bought basically while we were living in an apartment building to carry the groceries from the car up to the apartment. We had no elevator and the bags were annoying, but that one was really bad. So yeah, these are my I don't know, my go-to items when I will do a comparison. This is what I can compare to. First thing, presentation, really nice. We can clearly see the waterproof material right here. This is the full black version, so it's basically black on black on black, apart from the yellow YPC logo right here, which is, let me see, yep, it's rubberized, so it's a rubberized paint on this otherwise fully waterproof bag. Okay, we have a hook right here from quite a sturdy material from what I can see, from which you can attach any light that you want to put on this. We have side bags. Yeah, this will make all sorts of noises, but I don't have a better surface for the moment, so sorry about that. Side bags, which are from a highly stretchable material. Hopefully this is also wear resistant, so it doesn't rip easy. That will be seen in time. They seem to be glued in place initially, and this material to the waterproof one is stitched in place. Here some interesting stitching. It has an elastic right here, so the material is elastic from the start and an added elastic at the top. Nice. Same on the other side, obviously, where we have this, so the waist strap, which obviously adjustable and seems strong, where we have the area of attachment. It's again that material that we see right there, glued in place or vulcanized in place. Not really sure what the process exactly is. Maybe it involves heat or not. And then stitched in a few areas. So yeah, this should not rip off no matter what you do. Then yes, obviously this adjustable to your particular frame. There is no padding, so this comes directly on your shoulders, and in here we have a carrying handle, so you can carry it if you need to, but also that's the anchor point for these straps, which are quite wide. Not sure how to show you, but probably 4 centimeters. I think, yeah, 4 centimeters, not 5. Let me just double check that. Yep, 4 centimeters. I was right about that. Sorry, try to somehow also show you at the same time. So that's the width of them. Stitched on itself, so it cannot start to fray. Good stitching in here and also on itself for all of them. There are no ends that can start to fray, which is great. Neither here. And we have this pull adjustment, which, if you would look at my initial video for the Lidl backpack, I hate it. Because I really didn't understood that you loosen this like this easily, put this on your back easier because it's quite loose, and then you simply pull as tight as you need to. I was used to the type that it's kind of stable, so it doesn't loosen like this easily. Yeah, that changed, and I now prefer this variant because I understood how it works and what its point is, but yeah, didn't know before. This move around. Again, a few areas where things are, I don't know, either glued or vulcanized. In here, as you can see, the sheet of material comes all around, and in here it comes on top of it, one end on top of the other, and there's no stitching. So not having stitching means this is fully waterproof, and it might be so waterproof that you can actually throw it in a puddle and nothing should be able to get in, because I don't think we have stitching all the way inside anywhere. Nope. Let me show you in here. I was quite right. This is the area right here where we attach this thing. Not easy for me to show you, but it's right there. Let me see exactly where I push. I push on this, maybe you can see some shapes in there, and it's basically nothing went inside of this to poke it like a needle, apart from right here, the top, where it's reinforced. I can feel something in here, so there is a reinforcement inside of this, but up to this level there's nothing to poke a hole in it to make it non-waterproof at all. Also, we seem to have here a bag, still from the same waterproof material, which is again nice on the outside and like this on the inside. Also, this, from what I can feel, this will repel water, the outside of it from the start, but the inside waterproof again, even more. Okay, we do have this pouch, quite nice, and it's really reinforced. This material basically has fibers in it, these white ones, and I think there's 2 layers of transparent material, one thicker underneath than these fibers and one thinner on the outside to keep the fibers in place. So it's quite a strong assembly. And the zipper itself reversed, so you do not actually see the tip of the zipper. Nice. If you want to see more info, can be washed in a washing machine. Okay, that's cool. Do not bleach. Yeah. Do not dry. Yes, obviously. Iron. Why would you do that? And do not dry clean. Yep, 100% polyester. Okay, nice. let's see what else do we have in here. Honestly, now that I look at it, let me try and set the camera to a wider angle. This thing, my hand right next to it. How can I show you better? So this is big. This is quite big, which is nice. And I realize now that 25 liters, I don't think mine actually had 50 liters. Yeah, here just a few loose threads. But that kind of is a good thing for me at the moment, because now, let me see how I can switch. Oh, no, not that. Okay, now we are at standard zoom. This helps me see. This is again some kind of synthetic material. You can see it shining, and the type of material that this has will not be damaged easily, and that's perfect. Obviously in here, if it's not 100% full, you can tighten it a tiny bit depending on what you want to achieve, or presumably you can even put something behind this net, and it can stay in there. Depends always on your needs. And let's see the way to close this. Basically, seeing that I'm a noob at this, I contacted YPC and asked a few questions. This is welded and it is more expensive than gluing, but it holds much better in time and doesn't rip, which is awesome. This seems to be called a roll top backpack, so it doesn't have a zipper or other fastening method. I'm going to attempt to show you how this is used, basically, because I never used this type of backpack, but the concept that I hear about now seems really interesting. Yes, I decided to put in it the most awkward pillow that will not really go in easily, so be back in a second. And it's in, and now you keep these two together. That's where the reinforcement helps, and rotate them 2 or 3 times, depending on what you plan on doing with this thing. If you have a big chance of encountering a lot of water, then probably 3 times it's best. If not, 2 times should be enough. And now basically water will not get in that thing. The type of material doesn't let water stay on it, so it kind of repels it. It washes away really quickly from it, goes away, and everything is tight in there. So there's that. Yes, this is not a proper handle. You can destroy this. If you want to carry it, use the handle. That's actually a handle. So yeah. Also asked about these that don't have padding. I did a test, put something in it and did a test. They don't bother you. So they are wide enough that they are enough, but this is not meant for really long hikes. And YPC told me that this was made to be as foldable as possible, maybe even fitting in the glove box of a car for a short hike or something like that. So that is why it does not have padding. They are thinking if in the future they will include in their lineup a model with padding. So yeah, check that out and see in time if something like that comes up and if you need it, because this is not meant also for really heavy loads. So if it starts bothering you, maybe you're not using it for the purpose that it was designed for. Something else that I forgot to tell you, the bottom of it is also welded all around, so there's absolutely no entry point for water. This would be the only entry point, but as long as you rotate this at least 2 times, but 3 times is better, this is water resistant all around. And yes, this thing really rolls back to basically nothing, so it's easy to store inside your car or inside the house or wherever you need it to be stored. If you need any more info. So yeah, that's about it for this video. This will be put to good use and tested in our shorter trips. We have two young daughters, so we don't really go on hikes. We just go on long walks in nature from time to time. This thing should be really good for that because it has quite a big volume compared to others that we have around the house, and in case we get rained on, this can keep stuff dry. Not even to mention if it falls into a stream or something like that, it will not care. The other ones that we have, all of them would get wet, and whatever is inside will also get wet. With this, that will not happen. So yeah, overall, from what I see now, very well put together, everything is strong, good materials. I think this is a nice product. So if you have any questions in the future about it, how it's holding up, feel free to ask in the comments. Thanks YPC for sending this in, and as always, see you in the next video. Bye.